Hi, I'm Abby.
I'm Aaron.
I'm Casey.
And I'm Matt, and we're Team 2158M, the Austin Cans from Austin, Texas. We're seniors at Anderson High School and students in the Anderson Robotics program.
Robotics is a relatively new program at our high school. It began only 8 years ago when a small group of interested students began the after-school robotics club. Since then, our robotics team has grown into a well-sponsored program featuring many levels of classes and activities.
Team 2158M began when Aaron, Abby, and Matt coincidentally sat at the same table on the first day of high school during robotics class. What makes us a successful team is how we each specialize in the different aspects of design, programming, and strategy. Coming together, we combine our different abilities and form a much stronger unit as a whole.
I know that one of the biggest obstacles we all faced at the start of VEX was learning how to comprehend and understand the build system, programming, and competition strategy. We learned everything through observation and testing. Figuring out what works in VEX through trial and error has taken us several years, but new teams could speed up this process by learning alongside more advanced teams. The idea of community is a central aspect of education in robotics. What makes VEX special is that it is similar to the real world in its community of friendly competitiveness.
We believe that the most important component in robot construction for every game has been simply having a fast and powerful drivetrain. VEX games have played on a relatively small field and required continuous, quick movements. We realized quickly in Gateway, after going up against robots with 6-motor drives geared for speed, that if a robot can move rapidly and defend itself, it will be tough to compete with.
I would say that arguably one of the most important lessons we have learned from VEX is time management. Competition days are hard deadlines, and in order to be a competitive team, that team must meet the deadline with only a small amount of time to work. How do we schedule work days when all of our members can show up? How do we know that we are going to meet the deadline? It takes a lot of planning and consistent working. Commitment and focus are key aspects to being a strong team.
We have been extremely grateful to have so many sponsors for our school's robotics program, which is well funded and supported by our strong partnerships with Texas Instruments, Flextronics, and the University of Texas through our mentors. Sponsorships provide a lot of useful resources and also give students early access into the broader world of engineering and STEM careers.
As seniors about to graduate from high school, we've put a lot of attention towards keeping robotics programs strong within our community. To do so, our school hosts VEX summer camps for younger kids, and our team helps mentor starting teams at one of our feeder middle schools, creating a vertical pathway in our robotics program.
We want all interested students to have access to build system like VEX, which is affordable and accessible to many age groups. Because robotics has the ability to inspire through competitions that are both challenging and in good spirit, it becomes a gateway activity into the applications of STEM.
By starting robotics early in education, students can follow progression from more introductory build systems like VEX and VEX Pro to advanced mechanics, electronics, programming, PWM control, etc.
Robotics programs help lead kids who want to go further into a specific area, giving them ideas for what they want to focus on in a future career. It keeps STEM an attainable goal for students who typically only experience it secondhand. Robotics is a jumpstart to what's possible in the future. It's an incredibly inspiring field to work in.